heart attack. Fast, fatal, hard impact. Past painful scars, in fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new submerged juice. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now. Y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirisho here, and now, before we do begin, let's give a brief little review. In the last part, quite a lot of things were happening. And there was actually Deku. Deku returned to the X-Mansion about a month after he was, well, introduced to the world again. Now, Deku, he disappeared for 3 years and came back. Over the course of a month, he helped the heroes deal with the situation in New York City. Afterwards, he went back to the mansion, where him and Charles, they were somewhat talking, before they were both teleported away and the Beyonder made his presence known. Now, to anybody who does not know who the hell the Beyonder is, pick up a comic book and read about this broken motherfucker. I'm being dead serious. Like, this guy, his powers, they're broken as hell. Now, with that being said, the Beyonder explained a few things to them. He teleported heroes and villains here. And right now he wants them all to compete and fight. And whoever is remaining will get a wish granted by him. Nothing is out of the realm of possibility. Nothing is beyond his power. Now, Deku and Charles, along with multiple other X-Men, are very alarmed by this. Right now they're on an alien planet being told by someone called the Beyonder about this. They need to fight villains. And Charles, yeah. After he does get things sorted out in his head, he does reach out to the other mutants. And even try to find everybody else on the planet. And right now, it's alarming. They're all trying to gain their bearing. Heroes and villains. And this is where Iron Man, along with everybody else, they actually are trying to form into their teams. However, we do actually have somebody currently. Right now, somebody does come smashing down nearby. Deku and the rest of the mutants are going to turn and see someone, as they do going to stand up and directly run towards Deku. Deku turning his head and seeing Jennifer Walters, as she's come running over and shrinking down. Her doing so and running directly into Deku, pulling him directly into a hug, telling him that he's a goddamn idiot. Hi, Jen. Do you mind not crushing my back? Her pulling away. Jesus, you smell like whiskey. Where have you been? Where the fuck have you been? Busy. You know, like you've been busy being a lawyer? That's different. That's my job. Yeah, okay, sure. But you could have at least tried to look for me. Call me. Say something. Don't you work with S.H.I.E.L.D., Jen? I help S.H.I.E.L.D. from time to time. I also help the Avengers from time to time. And right now, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, you think this is crazy? I learned the other day that Dracula's real. Good for you? But no, seriously, what the hell's happened? Apparently we have to fight villains and we get a wish granted. I'm actually okay with this. Izuku, are you sure? Yeah, I do have something in mind. But Deku's just going to think for a second. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Nothing is beyond his power? Deku turning back to Charles. Charles. We can bring back Jean. Izuku. What? Charles, think about it for a second. I might want to free myself from Hulk, but if nothing is beyond his power, we can bring back Jean. I can bring back Gene. If he grants more than one wish, you can wish for peace, for mutants. Izuku, we do not know if he is telling the truth. Now, the man would directly go to materialize, and Deku and everyone will go to turn their heads, as the Beyonder does stand there. And right now, a few people do go to try and rush him. The man bringing his hand up and casually going to freeze them all in place, before going to step forwards. Charles Xavier, gotta say, Mr. Iconic, never change, never change. Anyways, listen, I'm telling the truth here. I really will help you guys, and hey, how about this? The man bringing his hand up, snapping his fingers as the Avengers do appear. And right now Tony Stark is going to turn and look around. His visor coming up, talking about how he's not too sure who did that. Over here, Tin Man. Now, the Avengers will go to look towards the Beyonder. And right now a few people, they're staring at the sky. Listen, Mr. Xavier. I can grant any wish. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter who wishes it. I'm just saying you gotta win. And you gotta be on the winning team. Then again, if there's enough of you, I'll grant a few wishes. It doesn't matter, I can just make more worlds. Or send you guys to different universes. Yeah, that one sounds like a better idea. Ooh, wait. Nah. I don't know if I can do that. Ooh, wait, hang on. Yeah, no, I can. It'd just be a bit annoying to deal with. Then again, I'm not really too sure. I just want to see how this all plays out. This is gonna get spicy. Again, who are you? Right. I'm a cosmic entity. Long story short, I'm a god, and I'm bored. I want you all to fight. How is that possible? Izuku Midoriya, nice to meet you, nice to see you. Yeah, listen, hey man, just between you and me, I like the style, never change, but really, man, how do you and him work things out? I don't. Listen, you're confusing the shit out of me, man. Just, can you bring back Jean Grey? Is she part of your team? Yes, she is, and she's important to me. I could if you win. Why? Because I'm bored. So, you have all this godlike power, and you're just using it for this? What else am I supposed to use it for? How? Could you bring peace to mutants? Humans and mutants alike. And a total peace for everyone. No war, no anything. I could, yes. Then why not do it? You're asking me questions I really don't want to answer. I mean, it's not my problem, it's not my issue. Your issue? What the fuck does that even mean? I think that crazy guy in the red mask can explain it better than I can, but I'm not too sure. What? Who are you talking about? Anyways, you're wasting time. The villain's gonna head start on you guys. Later, the Beyonder are going to disappear. And right now, Deku, he's still alarmed. As right now, Tony Stark, he does go to ask the question. What the fuck is going on? Okay. I'm not sure. But apparently some cosmic level asshole may have abducted us in space. Wait. So we're not on Earth. Doesn't look like it, Mr. Stark. This is insane. Right? Okay, so... Right, alien technology... Crap. Okay, we all need to gather together. Find a group, and make our way through this. Take them down and figure things out. Mr. Stark, what is it? I'd suggest that we form into two teams. And we do keep them separate. The Avengers stay with the Avengers, and the mutants stay with the mutants. What? Charles, do you have any idea how crazy that is? It doesn't sound like a good idea, Mr. Xavier. Listen, right now the mutants, we're all wary of humans, hero or not. The mutants will work well enough together. Along with that, I can help manage teams from here. I can run communications back and forth. However, your teams are more familiar with one another, so I believe that that would be best. Right now, we need smooth and fluent teamwork. If we all do try and pair off together in unfamiliar pairs, that could be an issue. Oh, I see your reasoning then. Right, so that's not good. Now, Deku, he does start to grow in size. And right now, a few people are going to turn and look at him. As the Hulk, he does manifest. And right now, the Hulk does go to look around. A few people are going to stare at him, as some that are immediately on guard. And right now, the Hulk, he does go stare at Iron Man. I believe that we all should just work together. Smash whoever gets in our way. Oh shit. What is it? Hulk? Hulk turned to Jen, as she actually is, well, big and green again. Hi. Izuku? No, just Hulk. This is new. Yes, it is, Jen. Okay, he's smart now. Listen, I'm all for this, but I'm just saying, after all the type of shit that we've gone through, I'm not too sure that's a good idea. Now, right now a few people, they're concerned. However, there is something that does get to cut them all off. A massive weapon being blasted directly towards them. And right now Charles Xavier is going to throw his hands up and going to try and block the blast. As the Stepher Cuckoos, they do get to join in. Now, Charles and the Stepher Cuckoos, they do attempt to block this blast with a shield. And the moment it does hit the shield, it does get to disperse around. And everybody are alarmed by the weapon. As somebody does go look up, seeing a large shadow. And right now, there actually is, whenever, the Hulk does go to look up and bring his hands up. Him thunderclapping away a large, well, piece of rubble that was coming at them. And everybody are very confused. As right now the villains, they are here and they are on the offensive. Now, this is where things they do start to get a bit more hectic. As right now somebody they do come charging in and smashing directly into the Hulk. As the Juggernaut is going to grab the Hulk by his arms and continue charging away. And right now Colossus and many other people, they do see that. Now, we do actually have Thor, who he is spinning around his hammer and is going to try and take flight. However, the moment he does get to turn his head and see Loki, the god of mischief. Loki? Hello, brother. Now, a lot of people are confused. Right now, the villains, all the ones that are here, they're, well, powerful, they're strong. What is all this? We actually do cut back over to Hulk and the Juggernaut. Now, the Juggernaut, he's currently charging directly into a mountain. Him smashing into it as the Hulk, he actually is being hit in his back by a ton of debris. And the Juggernaut, he is just talking about how he has a lot of fucking, well, time to make up for because of Hulk. Now, Hulk is going to bring his hands up. Him smashing the Juggernaut in the back, as K. Marco, he does feel these hits. And right now, the Hulk, he has one simple goal in mind. He's not too sure if it's true or not. However, bringing back Jean Grey, that is his one wish right now. That is the one goal. Him and Deku agree on this. They want their Jean back. And right now, they need to work together on this. And that is a common interest they share. Now, the Hulk just gotta bring his hands backwards. As Deku, for a few brief seconds, he lets the Hulk go off of his chains. Now, the Hulk just gotta bring his hands upwards, smashing King Marco directly in the back, as a shockwave can be felt. And right now, King Marco, he actually is somewhat stumbling forwards into the ground. Him still charging forwards and moving, his momentum being carried forward, as the Hulk, he just gotta bring his hands upwards, grabbing King Marco and pulling him upwards into the air and smashing him back down. Now, Hulk is then going to bring King Marco back up. Him going to directly turn, grabbing Kane and throwing him back towards the battlefield. And right now there's an issue. About 2 minutes ago, King Marco went charging off with the Hulk. And right now King Marco comes flying back in, and the Hulk, he's leaping upwards to the air. Now, the Hulk does come back in, him directly flying downwards and smashing into the ground, as him and King Marco do go burying into the earth. And right now Hulk, he's smashing down on Kane. Now, a lot of people were surprised to see that. And there actually is Jennifer Walters. That is her name, I believe, actually. Yeah, I got confused for a second. Now, Jen was very alarmed. And right now, she's concerned. She's tried to tussle with the Juggernaut before. But right now, that was a little bit more than just a simple little fight. That looked a little personal. And right now there is actually the rest of the X-Men. As the heroes and villains, they do go in for a massive brawl. However, we do actually have back down in the Earth, or in this planet. It's not the Earth. Now, King Marco just gotta bring his hands backwards, clocking Hulk across the face, as Hulk just gotta bring his hands downwards and smashing into Kane. And right now the two, they're fighting. And King Marco just gotta bring his feet backwards, him pulling backwards and kicking upwards as hard as he can. Hulk being sent flying upwards as the ground is starting to shake and shift. Now, a few people, they do see the Hulk come flying upwards out of the ground. As King Marco, yeah. Right now, he needs to find a way to build up momentum and get back to the surface. However, we do actually have the Hulk. Hulk right now, he is emanating gamma energy. And a few people, they do see that. As there is somebody else here who does want to try and take on the Hulk. And right now, Deku is going to turn his head and see Abomination, his uncle. Now, Abomination is going charging in, along with two other people. And right now, Hulk, he doesn't even think about it. Charging in to fight against his uncle, as two other people, they are there. Hulk bringing his fist backwards and clashing with his uncle. Abomination being surprised at the blow, as there actually is Absorbing Man. He does get leap directly towards and onto the Hulk, grabbing onto him and beginning to absorb gamma. And right now the man is starting to bulk up in size. Now, Titania does come rushing in. And right now she actually is going to attempt to clock the Hulk across the face. As whenever she does so, the Hulk is going to turn to look back towards her, bring his head up and going to smash Rookie at her. And right now Hulk, he does going to send her flying. And Deku, for a second, he actually is going to hesitate. Hulk just punched somebody Deku didn't think could handle it. However, Hulk, right now, he's having fun. And Deku, he actually is trying to put those reins back on the Hulk. Absorbing Man is taking their power. And then there's Abomination. He hasn't heard from his uncle in years, and that's just now registering to Deku. He was clouded with anger for a minute, and this idea of Jean. And right now, Hulk? Yeah. He is running on that idea. Also towards Titania. Now, Titania does go to get back up. Her going to charge back in and attempt to fight with the Hulk. Now, right now there's a 3v1 going on. And the Avengers, along with even She-Hulk, would try to help. However, there's another issue. Kang the Conqueror and Ultron, both of these two and their forces are all here. And that is another problem. Now, they are all trying to deal with that. Now, while that's all going on, we do actually have back with Deku, and that very 3v1. Titania, she is trying to go toe-to-toe with the Hulk right now. And there actually is Abomination, who, he does go charging in and going to grab towards Deku's arm. Him doing so and trying to deploy a spike from his arm, trying to tell Izuku to calm down. Now, the moment Hulk does go to turn his head, he does go to smash a fist in Abomination's face, bring his hands up and grabbing up Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man, his grip is tight. However, the Hulk, he does go to bring his feet upwards, smashing on Absorbing Man's feet, and going to throw his head backwards in Absorbing Man's face. The man going to bring his hands upwards to try and stop the Hulk from moving. However, Hulk does go to bring his hands up and over his back, grabbing Absorbing Man and pulling him off and over. And right now, after Hulk does go to do that, he was going to bring his foot upwards and smash down with all his might. However, Absorbing Man is going to grab Deku's foot and go to hold it backwards, him actually pressing it up, as right now Titania, she's going to clock the Hulk and send him flying backwards, him smashing down to the dirt, as Hulk is going to turn, standing back up onto his feet and rushing back in, talking about how Hulk is strongest there is. Now, obviously, Abomination, he wants to have a word with his nephew. And right now, Deku, he actually is looking at a few things. One of these men can absorb their powers. Deku is trying to inform the Hulk of that. And Hulk right now, he does not care. One of them, they don't seem to be all that, well, a threat. Then there's, well, this new person, Titania. Titania is the only person they don't know anything about here. They know their uncle's tricks. They know this person's tricks. But they don't know what she has in store or if she has anything up her belt. And right now Deku just wants the Hulk to be wary of that. However, Hulk, he's not really even listening to Deku. Right now the Hulk, he's getting angrier. And he actually is thinking back to Genosha. Everything that happened. Everything that was felt. And right now, the reactions of the Hulk, he does smash Deku Abomination. Him sending Abomination flying as he goes smashing to the ground. Him trying to get back up immediately. However, he actually lets Deku throw himself back onto the ground. And right now, Deku is going to see that. Hulk, smash! Now, Hulk is going to run in. Him going to grab an Absorbing Man and throw him. Hulk chucking him as hard as he can into the distance as the guy just gets sent flying away. Before Hulk is going to turn to Titania. And right now Titania, she's going to bring her hands up. Now, Titania is not really too sure what to do. As the Hulk, he has to bring his hands upwards and back for a thunderclap. Him clapping his hands together, as right now there is for a split second. There was a sudden clap, then silence, and then the shockwave. Now, everybody, they had to basically dive for cover. In Titania, yeah, the shockwave sent her flying backwards and smashing into the ground. As the Hulk, right now, he doesn't seem to be all there and in control. And a lot of people, they are noticing this. The Hulk just fought 4 different people. One's underground, one's still laying down, one's somewhere in the distance probably coming back right now, and Titania, she's on the ground injured. Okay, this is not looking too good. And with the way he's acting, they don't like where this is going. Now, Hulk is going to turn, looking towards some of the other villains. And right now, there is one villain who they do want to at least try and test something. If they can piss off the Hulk, get him angry enough, will he be able to tell the difference between friend and foe? However, they're way too curious to test this out. Now, Ultron, he will come flying directly up in front of the Hulk. And he was going to hold his hands out, beginning to blast at the Hulk radiation. Now, Ultron, he tries to fuel the Hulk. And right now the Hulk, he actually does try to bring his hands up to block. And there actually is where the Hulk, his body does start to take on the radiation. And this is beginning to be a bit of a problem. Iron Man stepping forwards and going to blast as much force as he can directly into Ultron. Now, you do also have Ben Grimm, along with, let's just say, the Human Torch, who does come running in and trying to help. Ben Grimm jumping upwards into the air and directly grabbing on Ultron. Him going to pull backwards, as right now there actually is Johnny, who does attempt to try and grab on Ultron's arms and throw them out of the way. And right now there actually is the Hulk. Right now the Hulk, his eyes are pouring with energy, and he's growing more in size. Hulk just looking around, before there actually is Deku. Hulk right now, he's bringing his hands up to his head, and he's screaming out in pure rage. And it doesn't look too good. Right now, there's only one word to describe what is currently happening. Meltdown. Now, the Hulk is going to bring his hands upwards once again, and going to clap again. As right now, everybody in front of him, they get sent flying backwards from the force. This is a Gamma-powered slap. And there actually is Deku. Deku, he's standing in front of the Hulk. And right now the Hulk, he does just don't stand there. Him trying to figure everything out. Right now his mind is focused on one goal. Smash the villains and get Jean back. And Deku, he does stand there. Hulk, smash, smash. Now, Hulk just keep repeating that word, smash. And Deku does just stand there, as Hulk just go running through the illusion of Izuku towards the villains. And right now the heroes, they're trying to get out of the way, as there actually is Ultron. He does have the idea to blast more radiation into the Hulk. Maybe set him off as a nuke. Maybe see where that does go. See what happens. Find the upper limit to that power. The Hulk is a very interesting case to them. They were defeated by the Hulk. And they're curious. How much radiation can the Hulk absorb before he goes nuclear? Interesting. Now, we actually have another team that does come flying in. As right now, Absorbing Man, he does come smashing back down to the ground and going to look around. Him going to see Abomination lying on the ground. As right now Abomination is going to look towards him, ask him exactly if he still has enough of that power. Yeah. Damn. That's your nephew? Yup. He hits harder than I remember. Damn. Abomination going to sit up. As right now they do go to ask Titania if she can still fight. Her going to sit up. Okay. Can I fight She-Hulk again? Is that an option? I don't think it is. Besides, with all those robots up there, I'm pretty sure we got more problems. Now, Titania, she is just surprised. She has heard of the power of the Hulk, but it's incredible. Now, Deku, or Hulk rather, is currently smashing away at Ultron robots. Him just going to throw around his strength and power and try to fight many of them. As right now there actually is Kang the Conqueror and Doctor Doom. Both of these two, they're trying to figure out something else to do. Because there's something going on. Doctor Doom had somewhat of a strange feeling. There's something going on here. More than everybody else does realize. And right now, Kang, his 40th century technology, is picking up something strange. And right now, there is where something does come into view. It's wrapping its hands around the planet and looking down towards it. Now, some people do begin to look up. And right now, it's shocking to them. As Captain America, he does a jerky turn his head, and you see the giant face of Galactus. Now, Galactus does stare down at the current situation. As right now, there actually is Deku. Deku does go jerky bring his hands up and smash an Ultron robot, before turning and grabbing another one, ripping its head off before going to chuck it at another robot. Before his wingman is come running up behind him and grabbing jerky onto Deku. Hulk looking up as he does see Galactus. And Deku, he does just go to stare up. Him as an illusion by the Hulk. What in God's name is that? Now, there actually is Hulk, who does go try and bring his hands up as somebody that they do go to turn Hulk. And right now, Hulk is directly stabbed in his chest by a bone spike. Hulk screaming out and bringing his hands down. Him going to grab the Abomination's face and beginning to squeeze, before beginning to pick him up off the ground and going to grab the spike and snap it, bringing up Abomination's arm before Hulk does go directly smash downwards with his right arm down into the bone, snapping Abomination's arm as he does scream out. Now, a lot of people, they're trying to deal with the villains, but right now with Galactus here, there's another issue. And there's also something else. Galactus, he brought the engine he uses to eat worlds. And somebody, they currently want to go see what is going on over there. The machine that will destroy this world and eat it, consume it, turning it into energy for Galactus. It currently has somebody who shouldn't be aboard. Doctor Doom. Now, a lot is currently going on, and there actually still is the Hulk. Him trying to fight off these three people. And he's still full of power, throwing it around recklessly, and without even really restraint. And it's still alarming. The heroes are being overwhelmed right now by villains, and with the fact that the Hulk is cutting loose like this, it is concerning. They're trying to keep track and use their comms, but literally no one can figure out what's going on. And then there's another issue. There is Deku, who he does get to turn and see, well, somebody there. Hulk is very confused. Hulk sees Izuku, but there's something above them. Hulk looking directly up. And right now, a lot of people, they try and get out of the way. There are massive rocks coming down. And right now, villains, the moment they get a whiff of what's going on, they go to retreat. And the heroes, they're all trying to group together. They're trying to defend an area and keep it safe. Since, well, they have no idea what to do right now. They're just trying to stay safe, stay together, and stay alive. And right now, Charles, he's trying to throw heavy objects out of the way. And other heroes, they're trying to either smash them, blow them up, or evade them. And right now, there is something strange. The Molecule Man. He attempts something that is very bad. And right now, the ground is shaking. And everybody, they look right back up. For a second, they thought they were safe. Until, dear God. Now, a giant meteorite is coming down, and everybody there are alarmed. And we do actually have the Hulk. The Hulk does get to look up. Him attempting to run forwards and leap up. Him grabbing towards it and attempting to try and smash it. Now, obviously this does not work. And the Hulk, he actually does grab into it and smash back downwards into the ground. Now, the ground is ripping apart and shaking. And everybody, they're just trying to stay safe. This is all bad. I mean, this entire area, it's going to be crushed. They're going to be crushed. Now, there actually is the ground being ripped apart. And somebody, they actually going to turn their head and see it. As the Hulk, he actually is, with his feet firmly planted, pushing back up directly against the meteorite. The Hulk holding it up as he's trying to toss it. Now, a few people, they go to try and run off or get away from this. But others, they try to group around the Hulk. And right now, the people who do group around the Hulk, they actually are protected. As the meteorite, yeah, it's crushing the ground underneath them and pushing them deeper and deeper into the planet. Now, some people who are still around, they either get caught in this area or they don't. They're able to get away, or at least try and dig their way out some other way. However, there is actually the Hulk. The Hulk is currently holding it up directly over their head. And right now, he actually is going to bend his head downwards and try and ask if anyone here. Hello? Hey. I'm here. Charles going to look around. And right now, there actually is a few other people. Hello? Hello? Yes. Tony Stark. This is insane. Tony looking up. Hulk, you got it? Hulk, have it. Now, Tony does ask Hulk if he really does. Hulk is fine. Hulk got this. Right. That's... How much is that? That's gotta be the heaviest thing you've ever lifted. Now, Hulk is gonna look directly at Iron Man, bringing his hands up more and pressing up higher. As right now, Iron Man, he watches on in disbelief. The Hulk is practically holding up a mountain. That's insane. Now, right now the heroes are trying to devise a plan. However, there's another issue. Right now, Doctor Doom, he's taken hold of Galactus's world engine. And he is going to do something that will change the course of history. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.